Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a short breath awareness practice. Before we start our practice today, I just want to acknowledge that focusing on breath isn't necessarily easy for everyone. It can be unsettling and maybe create a little bit of anxiety or stress. If you feel that this is happening, pause the video, return your breath to normal. Remember, you are in control and there's no forcing of breath. We're just exploring your breath in a way that feels safe for you. So we will begin by finding a position that feels comfortable. So if you're in bed, you can do this sat up in bed. Just make sure you've got lots of support and cushions around you. If you're feeling cold, wrap yourself up in a blanket. You can do this sat in an armchair, on the sofa or a kitchen chair. Again, place something around your lower back so you feel supported and have your feet flat on the floor. Or you can be like me, I'm going to push myself up against the wall. I'm going to be on a blanket. You may want to wrap a blanket around you. I live in Dubai, it's really hot at the moment, so I definitely don't need a blanket. Or you may prefer to lie down completely flat. So you might be in bed, you want to lie flat in bed, or you have your yoga mat. If you're on a cold floor, put a blanket underneath you. The main thing is that you feel comfortable and that the breath is easy. And if you're someone that doesn't want to sit down and you find being still difficult, you can do this standing up. Okay, so as you can see, I'm sitting against the wall. I've got a cushion for my back. I've got a small blanket to elevate my hips a little bit higher than my knees. And that makes me sit forward and more upright. And I have a soft blanket underneath me. So as long as you're comfortable standing, so you can maybe, if it's difficult to stand still, standing, so you can move around as you breathe. That's absolutely fine. Lying down on a blanket, if you're on the floor, maybe with a cover if it's cold where you are, or in bed or on a chair. Okay? So as you come into a comfortable position of your choice, first of all, just become aware of the space you're in. Aware of familiar sounds, familiar smells around you. And aware of the temperature, how it feels on your skin. How it feels as you breathe. And then bring your awareness to your body. Soften around your shoulders. So if it's easier, breathe in, roll, exhale your shoulders down. Make sure you are not slouching, so rounding your back. Make sure you're sat upright a little bit, so use as much support as possible. If you are lying down, obviously that's fine, or if you're lying in a more reclined position in bed, that's fine, but just make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears. And that you feel relaxed around your mouth. And you can do this practice either with your eyes open or closed. So if they're closed, soften, don't squeeze them shut too tight. And if you have your eyes open, I invite you to maybe soften or lower your gaze. And then place your hands wherever feels comfortable for you. Down by your side, resting on your legs or in your lap. And remember, at any time, you're free to change your position. You're free to move if you feel a little bit restless. And if it gets too much, you're free to pause the video. Remember, this is your practice. Coming back to your body. And just feel your breath moving in and out through your nostrils. Relax face. Are you breathing through your nostrils or with your mouth? Perhaps your nose is a little bit blocked, so you have to breathe through your mouth. This is absolutely fine. But if your nose is not blocked, perhaps try breathing through your nostrils. The air gets warmed as we breathe in through our nostrils. So it's not so much of a shock to our lungs. And we filter out any unwanted particles with the little nasal hairs in our nose. It's less drying using nasal breathing. And start to notice as you breathe, do your shoulders move up and down? So remember, it's just aware of the movement in your body. If your shoulders are moving up and down, this could be creating tension in your neck and your shoulders and your upper back. So perhaps try and just take the breath a little bit lower down, lower ribs. Remember, this is just an exploration of, can we do this? How does it feel in our bodies when we do this? And I invite you to place your hands onto your belly. And if you'd rather not do that, just leave them wherever they were. But be very aware of, on an inhale, belly moves out. And as you exhale, there's a slight drawing back in towards your spine. And perhaps you feel that movement up here in your upper part of your chest as well. This is fine. It's more the up and down movement in our shoulders that we really want to soften and release. I invite you to just feel, perhaps take your hands around to your sides. If that feels uncomfortable again, then just see if you can really draw your attention to around the side of your body and feel your breath moving into your hands, or just feel your breath moving out as you inhale. And then back in as you exhale. Few rounds of breath like this. Remembering that at any time it starts to feel uncomfortable and the opposite of what we're trying to do here, awareness and calm, then pause. If your hands are on your sides, perhaps place them gently back onto your lap or on your legs. And now we'll take our awareness into our back, into your lower back. Do you feel any movement in your lower back? And then coming back, and then trying to feel the breath all around. Front, belly, sides, back. As you inhale, feel the breath all around. And as you exhale, do 4 more breaths like this. And then now I just want you to come and be aware of the parts of your body that are connected to the support beneath you, under your seat, your back, your feet. And start to maybe wiggle your fingers and your toes. Come back into your space and the familiar sounds and smells around you, and the temperature on your body. And if you still have your eyes closed, just keep them closed for a moment. If you have them open, that's fine as well. And if it feels comfortable to do, take a nice longer inhale through your nostrils, and then just gently sigh out through your mouth. Do this 2 more times, inhaling through your nostrils and sighing out through your mouth. 1 last time. If your eyes were closed, gently open them. And as I said today, it was just more of an exploration, an awareness of how do you breathe and where do you feel that breath in your body. Over time, making changes and being aware of how we breathe can create shifts and changes in our energy, in our nervous system, and overall health. So that's all we're doing today, just exploring our breath safely, gently, and with awareness. So over the next few weeks, I will be sharing more breath practices and also slowly introducing movements as well. And if there's anything you're particularly interested in and you would like me to cover, please pop a comment in a box below, and remember to like and subscribe my videos. So I will see you next Friday. Thank you for practicing with me today.